Hi, Geminis. So this is going to be a general reading for you guys. It's going to be general, like uplifting messages. So I should have said a general messages, but they're uplifting messages, okay? I don't know. I came up with this. It's nothing new, obviously, but like just I wanted to give a more light reading. Yeah, like uplifting messages, not anything particular, just uplifting messages in the best way possible, okay? Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I want to give this an uplift, even if it's just one of you, two of you, because I, as a Gemini, have been having it kind of rough lately. So, and not just being a Gemini, I mean, this goes out to anyone, regardless of your sign, but I just feel like it's been kind of a lot, okay? So, yeah, take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot. Always feel free to switch or place the energies, okay, wherever you feel they need to be. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, placements in Gemini, but any other placement in Gemini that is significant to you, this could resonate, or there could be a message in here for you. Also, guys, a little disclaimer. I'm hoping a small disclaimer. There is some background noise, okay? It is a weekend. There is people outside, you know, doing their thing. So hopefully the background noise isn't too intense. I'm hoping it's not, okay? Hopefully the mic doesn't pick it up too strongly. But yeah. So hoping it's not too bad. So something to do, Geminis, I'm getting with a clear quartz. Okay, that's one of the messages that I feel like it may not be for all of you, but something to do with a clear quartz. So you could be wearing a clear quartz. You may feel guided towards a clear quartz. It really caught my attention. I actually was going to put some crown chakra music, and I actually do have a little bit of it playing. Well, not a little bit, like, you know, it's like kind of like low volume, but I don't think it's really gonna help with like the whole background noise and my neighbors doing their thing. So yeah, but it is playing, and where the TV is at, it's there. There's like a clear quartz there, and it caught my attention. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. Something to do with like a clear quartz could be significant for some of you, or there could be something about a clear quartz. Okay. Which I believe in my recent Gemini reading, I did say that a clear quartz has something to do with like peace, okay? Something to, well, not something, it has to do with peace and grounding your energy, which I am kind of feeling like me mentioning how I've been kind of having it rough lately. And for those of you Geminis who have had it like that, you know, I send you, I empathize with you, and I send you lots of love and light because yeah, it's just the energies are kind of interesting as of lately. Yeah, and you know, right now that I was mentioning the clear quartz, there's something to do with cord cutting. So I don't know, for some of you, maybe you've done a cord cutting or you're trying to cut the cord, not like an actual cord cutting. Maybe for some of you, you could be going to someone who does cord cutting. I think that's very interesting. I actually want to look into it myself sometime because I think people that do that's really, really awesome. That's cool. You know, to be able to do that. But for some of you, could be cutting cords or like cutting ties with certain people. This could be family, friends, lovers, just about anybody. So, you know, if they don't add to your peace and they take away from your peace, I'm getting like you're just cutting the cord. And I keep, yeah, something to do with maybe even scissors. I don't know, and a ribbon, like, you know, when you cut something. Wow, interesting. The Tower. Okay, I'm going to tell you why this is interesting. The King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So not to sound like this is about me, but I mean, I did start off with a message of, you know, saying how I've kind of been having it rough. And I'm not, by the way, trying to sound like a woe is me person. It's just we're human and we have feelings, and sometimes we just, you know, feel a little bit overwhelmed and stressed and all those things. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are energies that, for me, Okay, not saying that these have to be the signs you're dealing with, or gender doesn't even matter. It could be two women, two men, does not matter. A man and a woman. Um, I have had a little bit of a back and forth energy with two energies in my life where I've kind of been a little bit back and forth, okay? And it has been feeling like a tower's about to happen. So for some of you, there could be a tower that is happening, is going to happen. I feel like for some of you, it may not happen, it may not have happened yet. You just may feel like there's little, I don't know, I feel like sometimes people don't mention how the tower, yeah, it can be shocking. It can kind of be like out of nowhere, out of our own hands, out of our own control. But I feel like sometimes people don't mention how it can be, it's like the little tower, the little, it builds moment, it's like it builds momentum. It comes to a point where everything's just, it pops off. And yes, it's not always in the best way. This looks kind of like, chaotic, and it looks a little, I don't know why I'm wanting to say it looks a little ratchet. Okay, I know that's not a word everybody uses, but I don't know. Yeah. It looks a little like what. And I feel like for some of you, there could be either, I feel like this could be either family, so this could even be parental figures, okay? Again, not trying to sound too personal, like this is about me, but I am dealing with an energy of like King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, but in a low vibe aspect. So this could be their signs. Um, this could just be their energy, even though they're not in reverse. King of Wands is almost this energy of wanting like a sense of control, or like a my way or the highway. Queen of Pentacles, or just like, the King or the Queen of Pentacles in general, I don't know why I'm wanting to say both the King and the Queen of Pentacles, it's an energy of the opposite of stability. The Queen of Pentacles is seen as very stable, but it's almost like you could be dealing with someone, okay, that may have something to do with money or finances, but it's for their own selfish reasons, or it comes off in a way that's very selfish. It's not, I want to say that like it's someone that almost can be like stingy, or I don't know why I'm wanting to say they say things that are out of pocket. I feel like I'm kind of describing things outside of like a Queen of Pentacles reverse, but Queen of Pentacles reverse energy, and I know I didn't come out reverse, but in a low vibe aspect, let's just say, is someone who is not stable, but they almost expect others to be stable for them in some kind of way. So that could be a significance for some of you. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Wands, okay? Then we have the Lovers. Now, in Lovers, I'm going to show it like this because, rules here on YouTube. I mean, I really don't care, but then I also don't want to be like, I don't know, flagged or whatever. The Lovers here being Gemini. Yeah, that's that energy of, the Lovers is your energy, right, Gemini? So it's like you're here. For some of you, you know how I mentioned something about going back and forth. You may have a decision on where to go. I'm almost wanting to say, and I'm getting like two scenarios. For some of you, with the Six of Cups, there could have been interference, or there is interference with these people. This could be people where one of them tells you what to do, who to hang out with. I mean, it may not be that extreme, but it's almost like you have to listen to me. I'm almost getting this is you being like, where's the divine love? Where am I going? Where am I being guided? And then the other scenario I'm getting for some of you is you might be feeling guided towards a past situation. Now, I'm not getting, I know some of you guys before, maybe some of you guys are like, oh, like I don't want a past person, or, F the past, or screw the past. I feel like this could be someone or something that you have a lot of feelings. You may have some love, even if it's down deep in there. Um, and it may be that these two energies interfere. They could be older. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like for some of you, it could be like older people. Like I don't know why I heard the name, the name, the word elderly. Does not have to be out. The age and the gender does not matter. Okay, you know. But that's what I'm getting. Yeah. And notice how right here we have the Four of Pentacles. Hmm. Yeah, there might be a sense of holding on. Holding on. Yeah, but I'm gonna pull more on that with another deck. Then with this Nine of Swords, just looking at it, you know, sometimes looking at the whole, all these cards in the bottom, it's like, or at like the top is, I feel like has a meaning. The Nine of Swords here, the Temperance, okay? Then we have, oh my gosh, I didn't cover it. The Star, I don't really care. But the Star, the Five of Swords, then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have another card that I have to cover, the World card, and then we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, for some of you, this has to do with a new passionate new beginning, a new route I'm getting. Yeah, like where are you going? Where are you heading towards? But for some of you, you may be in your head. You may feel that, you know, the Nine of Swords, I feel like sometimes people, that's how I see it, and this is how I'm seeing it. And there's many different meanings, obviously, to each card, but in the context that I'm seeing, and even being a Gemini myself, and the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy, whether upright or reversed, the Nine of Swords can kind of be like a mental tug where you're like one thought and another, one thought process and another, thinking about one thing and then thinking about another, where it's like you're like, oh my gosh, like like this person. But I feel like there is a sense of peace. Okay, there is going to be a sense of peace. Could even be that all of this is happening because there needs to be, um you know, you gotta have, sometimes things, you know, have to, I mean, it's not, let me just say it like this. It's not like the, you can have the Temperance without having the Tower. You have to sometimes have, it reminds me of like sometimes things has to go to shits and shambles for you to have your peace. And I feel like for a lot of you that could be what's happening here. I also feel like a sense of healing. Okay, a sense of healing with that Star card Aquarius energy we have here. We have Sagittarius with that Temperance, Scorpio with the Tower, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the World card. And then with the World card being here, with the Five of Wands, I feel like that has to do with some kind of cycle ending where there is back and forth. Okay, where there is back and forth energy, where there is conflict, where there is chaos, where there is like nonsense. So this could be even more than two people. It could even be people around you that just, you know, there is people falling out of this tower. It could even be that there's people that like, you're just kind of feeling like this cycle is ending. Or you may feel like this cycle is about to end. Okay, this could be your confirmation about maybe whoever this message is for. Right? Like feeling, oh my gosh, I'm showing the card and I didn't even, okay, I'm gonna have to edit cover it up, but yeah, like it's ending. This cycle's ending. I also do feel like for some of you here with the Seven of Pentacles, I kind of feeling like this is tying to this Four of Pentacles now that I'm seeing it, because I feel like the what I'm getting here looking at these two cards, okay? I'm feeling guided to look at both of these cards. I feel like some of you guys may be kind of looking at what you have been holding on to. Okay? It's almost this energy of like pause, right? And sevens are about pausing, kind of like a break that spirit, your angels, guides, whoever you believe in, pray to, will kind of have you stop and look and kind of review. So that could be an energy here, okay? That you're kind of in, that you're kind of going through here. So let's see. Anything else for Gemini? We have the Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment. Okay. Libra energy with the Judgment, Pisces energy with the Hangman, Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like there also could be, I'm also getting a scenario. I do feel like this could be, you know, I was saying for some of you, it could be like a past person that you have emotions with, right? But there may have been like a King of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. Again, don't get too fixated on the signs. Anyone can embody any kind of sign energy for different times, different circumstances, and things like that. I'm getting this. There could be someone here, does not have to be a fire sign, that I'm also getting the word naive. So could be someone that you remember to be kind of naive. Could be that maybe this person, when you were last connecting to them in some way, they were a little naive. They could be wanting to come towards you, okay? And I know the Knight of Wands gets a bad rep, but I'm almost getting like this Knight of Wands has been doing some thinking, okay? It could be that this person has been I'm getting some like boxes of shoes. You know, and I do work at retail. I do work at a retail store myself, and we, you know, it's like a shoe store. So something to do with like putting themselves, you know, that saying when people say, oh, I'm going to put myself in their shoes. Could be that this person is putting themselves in your shoes, or they're kind of like seeing things from your perspective. Okay, like watching slowly. Could even be that this person is observing things, okay? Could even be that they're observing you, but I am getting a sense of like them gaining some wisdom. And it's interesting how I mentioned naive, because the Knight of Wands, right? Not that these are the same element or I'm comparing them or they're to be compared, but the Knight of Wands is quite naive, very impulsive, very like, you know, like this literally looks like they're about to take off. The Hangman looks very still, regardless of, you know, on this deck, there's a bunch of people. I actually like this deck because even though it's kind of beat up, there's a bunch of people down here. So this looks like, hey, listen to me, you know, like there's like a whole crowd. So something with this person gaining some wisdom and a wake-up call here with a Judgment. I do feel like this person could be waking up to something, okay? Could be their angels, their guides, however you see fit or however they see fit. And it could be like the trumpet. It's giving me the energy of like, I don't know why I'm imagining. I can't remember if this is like from a show I used to watch as a kid, or like kind of like a middle schooler, where there's like a trumpet and they're like, attention, attention. So something to do with this person's attention being grasped by spirit. And it's almost like a, you know, a final call. You know, the Judgment is like, where are we going? Make a final call. Are you going here? Are you going there? Are you going west? I was thinking about west, so maybe the west coast could be significant. You know, like when people say, are you going east? Are you going west? Are you going south, north? You know, I don't know, something to do with that. Yeah, Nine of Swords again. I don't know why I'm almost wanting to say intuitively. Not that I'm seeing this in the card, but I'm feeling intuitively. This could even be this person putting themselves in your shoes. Maybe you could have also been in this Nine of Swords. I am getting not just because of this person, but I am also getting there's an interference. Now, for some of you, I feel like that may not fully resonate. Like I said earlier, that may be for some of you where there's like an interference, or you feel like there would be an interference with this King and Queen of Wands. This could even be people that in general, besides like this person being in your life that I feel like you have some kind of history with, right? The Six of Cups. There's some kind of like, do what I tell you, do as I tell you, because the King of Wands can be that energy, like my way or the highway. And Queen of Pentacles in a low vibe aspect is almost like I tell you what to do, but I'm not even stable myself. You know, interesting. The Magician and the Justice reverse. What I'm getting with the Justice and the Magician, now I know the Magician is Gemini energy, but the Justice in reverse, I'm getting, for some of you, those of you who resonate with that King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles dynamic, regardless if they're an aunt, an uncle, a mom and a dad, does not matter, okay? We're not being, it doesn't matter, however you see fit. This could be them thinking that they're getting some kind of justice, and they may be trying to manipulate balance, but it's not an actual healthy like balance. It's not a healthy like scale. Okay, like can you imagine a scale in reverse, like upside down? No. And I feel like they could have manipulative tactics. Yeah, magician, kind of like I'm gonna do whatever I can at all costs. Something to do with till infinity. So maybe these people have you feeling like you're supposed to listen to them till infinity, or they're wanting to manifest something and it's almost like they're telling you like till infinity, but it's in the justice is in reverse. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else for Gemini. I know this reading's kind of long. One more for Gemini. Yeah, Six of Swords. And interesting, we had the Five of Swords. Yeah, you were at 5 and then you progressed to 6, right? Because if you're at the 6, you were at 5 too, right? Yeah, so I am getting here that, and I don't think I touched on this 5 of, wait, did I? I don't know why I just got, okay. Now I am. I'm getting here the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. This is chaos, right? This is like, yeah, there's 5 and 5s are like, something about 555 could be significant, okay? Could be a number you're seeing, but I'm getting here like chaos, right? You look at the 5 of Swords and it's like chaos, right? Regardless if you're the person in the front, the back, right? Or, you know, this is just like a whole bunch of people fighting with the wands. 6, moving to calmer waters, moving to peace, right? The typical saying of this card, but I am getting you're moving forward. Now, this Six of Swords is forward movement, slowly but surely. Okay, moving slowly but surely. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're moving past that 5 energy. Yeah, and you know, it's giving me like, you know, the 6 is kind of where it, the 6 of Pentacles, I don't know why that's in my head. The 6 is about like, it's when you look at the cards a lot of the times in tarot, even without just looking at the number, it's a lot of giving. 6 of Cups, someone's giving a cup. 6 of Pentacles, someone's offering to someone. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. I'm even going to give the example of 5 of Pentacles. It's like feeling left out. It's unbalanced. It's kind of chaotic. So yeah, I feel like you're moving towards calmer waters. I'm also getting something to do with the Libra might come with you, or a Libra might have significance to you. Okay, yeah. And then I have the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the Strength, the Sun, okay, and the Ace of Cups. I feel here like where you're going, Gemini, and it's interesting because the 6 of Swords is moving forward. I feel like you're moving towards someone, could be a romantic partner. I do feel like it could be this Knight of Wands, okay, but free will. But I'm getting in general, you're moving towards where there's teamwork, people that want to build that want to be in sync, right, with you. Something that brings in wish fulfillment, where you're content, where you're kind of like, and yeah, I'm thinking, as soon as I said that, I'm thinking of the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is not a energy. Nine of Wands is, right? The Strength card. You know, and the Strength card has the infinity symbol. I feel like where you're going is to a place where you're infinitely... Oh, I'm getting someone may want to, so, okay, I'm getting, I don't know why I'm wanting to say, like, something where someone, like, infinite kind of love, okay? Because, you know, the Ace of Cups. So it could even be people, but I do feel like it is involving a lover too, where there is infinite amount of love. There's love that's pouring now. I do feel like for some of you, there is someone from your past that you may decide to take with you. I don't feel like this is someone you necessarily have bad memories. It could just be that there was kind of a lot in the mix, in the connection. There may have been a lot of karmic energy for some of you, karmic people. Yeah, but where you're going is with a lot of strength. Yeah. I'm getting the word roar, right? Like when a lion roars. So you're going to be able to show your strength. You're infinitely strong. You have a lot of strength, and where you're going is towards love. And I'm also wanting to say that the infinite symbol and the way these people, or these people, however, how many people it is, does not matter. They're seeing it in a manipulating way. You know, the magician energy can be great, you know, but it can also be of like bags of tricks, saying whatever they can to manipulate, to be vile, to violate. I'm also getting, and the strength is like strong, inner and outer strength. Okay, Gemini. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know if I should pull you. Okay, I'm feeling like maybe just two. No, one. One or two, Spirit. One? Okay, well then give me one. One good message for Gemini. The Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Yeah. I'm almost wanting to say something about you holding like a sword. So you might be like showing your truth, revealing your truth to people, or just in general. And I also have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Yeah, I definitely feel like it could be this past energy that I feel like, and you know, nights are action oriented. So it could even be that this person now wants to take action because they've been in a hanged man energy. Or if they have been kind of like back and forth themselves, Knight of Wands, it could be that they're being guided to kind of like, hey, like, you know, I don't know why I just went like that. Hey, like, ground your energy, you know, like, be still on a tree, or be still around like nature, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to give you one affirmation card because I know this reading is extremely long. 20 minutes and some seconds in. Okay, come on. Give me one affirmation card. Okay, I'm gonna take the first one I saw come out, and it says, today I am happy. Today happiness and love will fulfill my heart and soul all day. So I know a lot of these, like, these cards say today, but that could just be a reminder to, you know, have a lot of love in your heart and in your soul. Then it says right here, today I will not give in. Today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. So for some of you, this is connecting. Don't let low vibe energy, you know, or take it how it resonates. But these are beautiful messages, okay? So I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys got some kind of clarity and or guidance in some way. In terms of major energies here, we have Aquarius, Gemini, we have Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have Gemini, Libra again, Pisces, Leo, Leo again, Sagittarius, and then we have some fire, water, air, pretty much a little bit of everything, okay? So I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, and some Scorpio too. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and love and light, Geminis.